So originality is tricky, okay? I grant you that much for sure because it's hard to tell sometimes. Like obviously we've been exposed to all kinds of music throughout our lives. Okay, music that we love and we chose to listen to, and other music that just comes in through the airwaves on the radio. Friends of ours might be playing, our parents played when we were young, so we've been exposed to a lot of music in commercials and movies, you name it. Okay, so there's a huge repertoire in our minds of all kinds of music, stuff that we like and some stuff we don't like, whatever. It's like a hodgepodge of music swirling around in our minds. Of course, the vast majority of it is, somewhere where we don't really access it, right? We're not listening to music all the time in our heads. So it's just wherever it's stored, it's stored. So what happens? Well, you pick up the guitar and you start to write a song. Okay. It's like, well, does that sound familiar? I don't know. You start humming on top of that and you start wondering, is this mine? Is this genuine? Is it original? What is this thing? Okay. I have an even bigger problem than just like songs that I've been exposed to. I've got a problem where sometimes I feel like I'm plagiarizing, or I feel like it's already been done. I feel like, this idea, I've heard it somewhere. Like I'm convinced that I've heard it somewhere. I'm sure of it. And I'm right, but it's my idea. So an idea that I came up with a year ago or 2 or 5 years ago or whatever, and now it's resurfaced. It's come back. It's come back from wherever it was. And it's mine though. Okay. So it's tricky. It's very, very tricky. The best advice that I give to students and also to anyone else that I have this kind of conversation with, where they're not sure, I just wrote this song, or I have this idea, I haven't even written it yet, I haven't even finished it yet, I got this incredible idea, I feel like it's really catchy, it would be an amazing chorus. How can I be sure that it's mine? How can I be sure it hasn't already been done? And the best way to check it, and the absolute best way, hands down, is to ask someone else. Okay, so ask others, one or more people. Just play that idea for them. It doesn't have to be a complete song. You don't even have to have lyrics for it. Just play that melodic line for someone. And ideally, someone that likes that genre of music that you're writing. Okay, that has similar tastes like you, right? That has like a similar history with music exposure. And ask them. And then you'll know. Then if they say, you know what? That does sound like something. Can you play it again? Yeah, that does sound familiar. Chances are it is, and it's been done. So that's the best test. If they say no, okay, no way. I've never heard that. I like it, but I've never heard that before. Wow, that sounds amazing. You're in pretty good shape. You can double check, get a second opinion, just like you would if you went to a doctor, right? Get a second opinion. You can ask someone else and say, hey, can you listen to this? And if you get the same response, then you're 100% sure that you're safe and you can continue and go ahead and write the song. Okay. That's the best way. I mean, other than that, it's really, you never really know. Sometimes for sure. Like sometimes like it's like, yeah, guaranteed this is original. Like I've never heard anything like this before. You don't even need to ask anybody. So yeah, that's my advice on that subject.